Want to increase your Airbnb bookings without spending a dime on new gear? Let me show you how. As I go around and I look at and I do Airbnb shoots, I do a fair amount of them. I'd say it's probably a quarter of my business. Guys, what's going on? Hello, it's okay. Morning, how you doing? As I do Airbnb shoots, you know, the Airbnb, they're a blessing and a curse, because Airbnb owners know exactly what's going to sell their property. They just sometimes don't know how to communicate that correctly. And so that's why I'm starting this series, and why I have my strategy guide on how to take better Airbnb pictures, because I really believe the best way to get better Airbnb pictures is to take them yourself. And there's a misconception out there that you gotta have a bunch of fancy equipment and you gotta have a big camera, and it's really not true. You just gotta do a couple things. And the main thing is to have a consistent level on your photographs. And the only way to do that is to use a monopod or a tripod. So that's really the most important thing. Make sure your pictures are straight and level. The other thing is you want them to be bright and white. You want them to show what is unique about your Airbnb. You know exactly what's unique about your Airbnb. So highlight that. You know, if you have an amazing coffee station, don't take a picture of the coffee station 10 feet back. Take a close-up. Have someone you know that looks semi-attractive or doesn't. I don't care. Make coffee at it and take a picture of them. You know, if you have a great common area for that guest, maybe ask them if you can take a picture for them while they're enjoying it. You know, I know as a host, you never want to stop by the Airbnb, but you know, if you have someone that you're interacting with a lot in the chat and they want to meet you or want to say hello, or you just want to stop in and say hello. You know, when Ryan was doing his 50 states in 50 days, I think some of his favorite Airbnbs is when the host kind of greeted them, because he liked saying hello. So that was interesting. But if you do that, get a picture of ask them what they think is the best thing about your property, and get a picture of them in it, and then send it to them. They'll be happy to take the picture, and they'll love the fact that you're sending them a picture of their vacation. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, you know, you keep a consistent height. Again, the reason for the monopod or tripod. So you want to be about a foot above the sofa or the dining room table. So you want to be at about 36 to 42 inches. And so you get your monopod, you put your cell phone camera on it, or you put your regular camera on it, or you use a tripod, and you attach your camera to it. You attach your tripod to it, and then you don't touch the height, and you keep it nice and level. You don't point down at what you're taking a picture of. You make the rooms look big. So if you're on your phone, take it at a 0.6 ratio. There's nothing wrong with that, unless you're trying to zoom in to highlight something that you want to highlight. Then get in close. So those are probably, that's the best tip on how to start to take better Airbnb pictures and increase your bookings. Studies have shown 30% of all Airbnb listings could use better pictures. And once they get better pictures, their bookings increase by over 20%. I'm not saying you have to hire a photographer like me. I'm saying invest a little time. You've invested so much in your property. Investing just a little bit more time. I know time's precious and we're all busy, but this is something that you can update quarterly. You know, update it as the seasons change, and you'll be glad you did. If you need help with that, I offer coaching. I have a guide. All the links are below, but you can use your cell phone. You can use a regular camera, whatever you're using. If you have a camera that you're not sure if you can use or not, drop the name of it in the description below, and I'll write you back and let you know how to use it. All right, thanks so much. Hope this is helpful. I'm gonna try and do a tip once a week for Airbnb owners on how to take better pictures. So if that's something that interests you, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great one. Till then, bye-bye. Hey, before I forget, I'm really trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can go live and answer your Airbnb questions. If you have a community of Airbnb owners that you communicate with, and you know some of them need to take better pictures, if you can forward them this video and ask them to like and subscribe, the sooner we get to 50, the sooner I can answer your questions live about how to take Airbnb pictures, and we'll see how that goes. So thanks again. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please hit the like button. If you have a comment, please put it in the description below, and we'll talk to you very soon. Have a great one.